Assalamualaikum and good day to Dr. Nur Asman bin Othman, our lecturer for Applied Hydraulic Engineering. We are from Group 6 and our title is Sediment Trap. My name is Nur Aida Suhada binti Muhammad Syafi'i with matrix number AA20002. Group 6 consists of 4 members which include me myself, Cewan Nur Zulaika, Nur Syahira Amani and Muhammad Luqman Al-Hakim. In this video presentation, we will be explaining 3 main things, which is the first one, the description of the sediment trap, the second one is the type of sediment trap, and the last one is the design criteria and considerations. So our presentation will be start with Nur Syahira Amani, where she will be explaining about the description of the sediment trap.
Hi, my name is Nur Syahira Amani binti Muhammad Suzani and my matric number is AA20092. I'm going to present about a general description of sediment trap. A sediment trap is a small temporary ponding area, usually with a gravel outlet, formed by excavation and construction of an earthen embankment. The purpose of the trap is to detain runoff from disturbed areas for a long enough period of time to allow majority of the coarser suspended soil particles in the runoff to settle out. It is intended for use on small catchment 2 hectare areas with no complete drainage features where construction will be complete in a reasonable short period of time. This practice is one of the most efficient and cost-effective methods of sediment control. When possible, sediment trap should be constructed as a first step in any land disturbing activities. Sediment trap should never be located on stream. It should be noted that since sediment traps are only effective in trapping coarse sediment, a chemical binder or coagulant may be required for fine particle trapping. The sediment trap requires monitoring during each storm event. It should drain within 36 hours after a storm event following which mechanical dewatering is required. Regular maintenance should include sediment removal after sediment is 300 mm thick, as well as structural and outlet protection inspection. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Nur Aida Suhada binti Muhammad Syafi'i with matrix number AA20002. Next, I'm going to explain about the types of sediment trap. The first type of sediment trap is type 1. Type 1 sediment trap is designed to collect sediment particle which is smaller than 0.045 mm. Type 1 sediment trap also includes sediment basins and some of the most sophisticated filtration systems used in dewatering operations. Under a typical flow condition, type 1 sediment trap are capable of holding and capturing at least 90% of material larger than 0.045 mm equivalent in diameters. Type 1 sediment traps are also capable of sustaining its hydraulics and structural integrity under a normal site conditions. A sediment trapping system that has even a minor risk of experiencing performance affecting damage within a given work site due to such thing as vandalism and foods or construction traffic cannot be classified as type 1 sediment trap. The next types of sediment trap is type 2. Type 2 sediment trap is designed to collect sediment down to particle size between 0.045 mm to 0.14 mm. Type 2 sediment trap also include rock filter dams, sediment weirs and filter points. Under a typical flow condition, type 2 sediment trap has a capability of holding and capturing 90% of material larger than 0.14 mm in equivalent diameter. Type 2 sediment trap has an acceptable capability of sustaining its hydraulics and structural integrity under a normal work site conditions. A sediment trapping system that is highly likely to experience performance affecting damage within a given work sites due to such thing as vandalism and food or construction traffic cannot be classified as type 2 sediment trap. The last types of sediment trap is type 3. Type 3 is designed to trap sediment particles larger than 0.14 mm. It is also includes sediment fences, buffer zones and some stormwater inlet protection system. It is also has a capability of holding and capturing at least 90% of material larger than 0.42 mm in equivalent diameter under a typical flow conditions. It is also has an acceptable capability of sustain its hydraulics and structural integrity under a normal site conditions. A sediment trapping system that is highly likely to experience performance affecting damage within a work site given due to such thing as vandalism and foods or construction traffic cannot be classified as type 3 sediment trap.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Cik Wan Zulaika binti Cik Wan Muhammad Zamri with ID number AA19034. Next, I will continue with my part, which is design criteria for the sediment trap. Firstly, is the shape of the sediment trap. It can be oblong or rectangle with a width to length ratio 1:5 to 1:10 and interior slope 1:2 or flatter. It to slow water movement and allow suspended material drop to the bottom. Next is the sizing of the sediment trap. Contribution area need to be maximum 5 hectare. With the bigger trap placed in the critical sources area or small catchment, it will be transport a lot of water. The volume of sediment trap as measured at the elevation of the crest of the outlet shall be at least 120 cubic meter per hectare of drainage area. It will be calculated by standard mathematical procedure, which is volume equal to 0.4 times by surface area times by depth maximum. Furthermore, design criteria for sediment trap is trap cleanout. When the sediment has accumulated to half of the trap design, the sediment must be removed and the trap restored to its former proportions. Last but not least is outlet. The outlet has to be designed, constructed, and maintained in such a way that sediment is prevented from leaving the trap and erosion does not occur at or below the outlet. That's all for my part. Thank you.
My name is Muhammad Luqman Al-Hakim bin Zulkifli. So I will continue for the consideration. First, for the construction staff should compact all embankments to ensure the stability, to reduce the flow rate of the sediments trap discharge. Second, maintenance. Because of construction, staff should remove sediments when the basins reach 50% capacity and should inspect the sediment trap after each rainfall event for damage from erosion and ensure the trap is draining properly. Next is should be designed for stability as an energy dissipation device. And lastly is stabilize interior surface of trap. The properly designed riprap or other suitable lining for stability under anticipated flow conditions. So next, this is our reference, and that's all from our group. Thank you.